All right, so hopefully our Q works now. So let's go ahead and begin a YouTube video here, my friends. So we are playing some Master Yi. I actually saw that the blue Smite did a lot of damage earlier. Somebody used it, and apparently this skin does not have the bug. I haven't tried yet. I have not tried yet. So we are trying a new skin to get rid of the bug. It will actually be amazing if this skin does not have the bug. That means riot coding is terrible. Alright, let me go ahead and I wanted to change names to champions here. Fantastic. Yeah, apparently every champion in League, I've heard this, that every champion in League, every skin in League is considered a different champion. I actually heard that. So I would not be, hey, give me a leash, baby. I would not be terribly surprised, but we're about to figure out. Did I make my in-game chat smaller? No. I'll make it a bit bigger for you here. Actually, no, I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay, I'll leave it about the same. Cancel. same level for you guys. All right, so I'm really appreciative of Mr. Coom Devourer for leashing for me. Thank you, Coom. Oh, what is that? Oh, it doesn't work. What do you mean? Is it because I have a chroma? Okay, well, I was told that it would work. All right, guys, it doesn't work. Maybe it's the chroma. All right, so we're gonna have to play Yi with the E-bug. Oh my god, dude, my alpha actually is double bugged now. It's like, actually, it's more bugged than it was because now it has big black boxes. Alright, okay. Well, we can confirm that changing the skin did indeed change Alpha Strike in a different way than expected here. I'm a bit curious how this can even happen. Okay, so it didn't fix that bug. Now I have a new one. Black box alphas.
Do not let your pride.
See? Just wanted to show you. Alright, so first item on Master Yi. Oh, I have lethal tempo. I'm actually running lethal tempo this game. First item is basically, oh wow, this is quite a filled item here. First item in my opinion should always be the Kraken Slayer. So Kraken Slayer I think on Yi is really powerful right now. I'm really not sure how just changing the skin chroma made Alpha Strike have a new bug, but that's impressive. Oh, you know why? It's because it's a different texture. That actually makes a lot of sense. The texture has a bug. I knew that. Like that actually makes a lot of sense.
Defend yourself.
God, it's so ugly. Sure, it would be nice if my Alpha Strike went off a cooldown as I autoed. You know, you don't really realize how much you use it until it's gone.
Is the greatest.
Thank you, Jinx. I appreciate your kill. So with Alpha Strike, you know, bugged, I should probably run with my E, but I'll get at least 3 points in Alpha because you know it is powerful. So, all right, so let's go ahead and run up here and do this camp.
Is an eternal student.
Well, let's keep the clear going. Yeah, for everybody tuning in, I don't actually need glasses. They're blue light filter glasses. I picked them up the other day because I have some lighting set up in my room now. And, you know, I just want to be a little safe than sorry. So, yeah, I picked up some glasses. They're about $30. You never know. You never know. And I think they look kind of stylish as well. It makes me look smart. That's mine, Lilia. Black Alpha strikes again. Black Alpha strikes again. It's so funny. Yeah, so the new Smite item is going to convert once I get 5 Smites. I'm not going to waste my Smite here. No need. I'm just banking on them right here. Ooh, daddy. I don't like these new orange Krugs. Very ugly. I think I might be able to dive this. I mean, Quinn's probably going to stay. He's going to want that CS. I can feel it.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, Yorick, that was ballsy, bro.
Ally has been slain.
That was some ballsy gameplay by Yorick there. All right. So let's go ahead and start buying some of the non-crit components of the Kraken Slayer. I feel like crit is just a really not good stat if you don't have other stats to back it up, which is why I always buy crit components last. And that's the thing about this Kraken Slayer. I think the Kraken Slayer is like overpowered, but the thing that makes it kind of bad is the early crit, right? Because you get this early crit when you don't really need it. I mean, it's helpful, but once you get Gunzu's, it's pretty good. Because Gunzu's gives double synergy with the extra on-hit damage. You get on-hit damage from crit chance. And on top of that, you are doing the 100 extra true damage every second attack instead of every third, thanks to Gunzu's Rage Blade. It's going to be wild. I'd imagine true damage won't get. Alright, so we got to go ahead and use this Smite. We can't be sitting on it because we need to convert our Smite here. What I might do is I might just go head down to the dragon. You gotta be really careful when it comes to cooldowns nowadays because a lot of the cooldowns are nutty in this season. Like I saw Karthus using his ult every 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm in a new apartment. Black Alpha Strike. Man, sure would be nice if my Alpha Strike cooldown went down. Yes, this is just a bug, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about it. That's terrible. It's actually kind of terrible. Kinda, it's super terrible. So now we just saw my Smite upgrade and it's gone from my inventory. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to these changes. I'll probably be playing on the PvE for the next few days. So lots of YouTube content on PvE. Alright, I'm coming around. Interesting. Definitely, it was, I mean, at least it was an execute. At least it was an execute. Oh, I'm still maxing Q. Old habits die hard, guys. Alright, so that actually almost put me in position for Kraken. I might clear one more camp and grab it. Now, the cool thing about Kraken is it works on towers. And apparently that's intentional right now. Sorry for chaos. If only I had more supports like this at least, guys. If only. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to clear the bot side and then head our booties to the top side. Oh. Huh. This is my first time meditating this game, isn't it, guys? Oh no, I did a point blank meditate before. Yeah, okay, so we have black box meditates as well. I like it. I like where this is going. Well, I do a guide when the patch is released. Of course. That's why we're playing it so much now. Alright, I hope my mic doesn't mess up. Hang on a sec, I gotta push to stand up a little bit. Alright, so we got Kraken Slayer here. And we also got some boots. Only 200 ping. This will be easy. So now what we got to do is we're going to show you guys how the Kraken Slayer works on plates. So it's actually really broken, and I imagine they'll probably change it not to work on plates if they keep it with the tower. So as far as I know, it's intended to work on towers, but when you're on plates, it's completely different because plates get a bunch of armor, and the Kraken Slayer just goes right through it. Enjoy these crits while you can, because they're going away once we get Gunju's. Also, Alpha Strike can technically crit when you have Gunju's Rage Blade, but that's not intended. That's a bug. Got him. That was really close. That was really close. Hey, that is the price you pay to get Crab Boda. I was just going to meditate it out. So I'm going to show you guys how to push this tower using the power of the Kraken. Alright, you guys ready? Check this out. So watch how easy this thing is to push. Oh, Kiana. That's what you get. Look at that. 104 true damage. Look at this. Look at this. It's so broken. Easy. Okay, watch this. Last plate has 155 armor. Bonk. 104 damage. 104 damage. 104 damage. It's so broken. Pew! I like the sound of the pews. All right, so we almost have enough for Gunju's Rage Wave, which, by the way, was buffed since my item video. Gunju's Rage Wave was 3,200, but they made it 3,000. And here's something about Gunju's Rage Blade is every time it costs only 3,000, 2,900 gold, it always gets nerfed. So don't really expect this to stay alive. There's no way. Pew! 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 I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the item. I think it's overpowered. I like where this is going, guys. Pew! Alright, I gotta go back for my Gunzus. Oh, right. I'm like, why isn't my Alpha Strike? Yeah. Sorry, we still gotta get used to that. I think I'm just gonna do a full clear. Actually, Dragon's up. I'm gonna go get that. We'll get Gunzus and we'll get another dagger. So what do we buy after we get Gunzus with this build? I think that, like, Phantom Dancer is probably the item of choice. Just the attack speed, the way that you scales with attack speed this season is going to be nuts. And we're also running Legend Destroyer. So basically what Legend Destroyer is this 20% extra bonus Fizz and Magic Pin. And the thing is like Master Yi, like this is basically replacing the old Gunju's Rage Blade, right? Now, if I needed Tenacity, I'd probably run it. But when you're dealing, so look at Gunju's. Gunju's does 80 on hit magic damage. And then we're doing 155 physical damage per swing, right? So, oh, thanks, bro. So the multi penetration is actually not that bad. Yeah, so now there is something that people have been talking about that I've seen, and that's the Ravenous Hydra. So the Ravenous Hydra, the way that it works is, oh man, this Q. The way that the Ravenous Hydra works is that stat not supported yet is basically true damage vamp. So all your lifesteal turns into true damage vamp, right? And I think that's okay. So here's the problem I have with that. I think it has some synergy with Yi, obviously, but it's 3,300 gold.
An ally has been slain.
And I don't know how much vamp it gives. 15?
Enemy has been slain.
Oh, it's physical vamp.
Ally has been
Huh.
slain.
I don't know. I think it gives like 15, right? So. Oh, interesting. Right, so it gives a bunch of the it turns your fizz vamp into true or your true damage into fizz vamp as well, right? So, but the thing is that we don't really get much lifesteal unless we have like a Blade and Ranking or something. So if you buy that item alone, it's literally just... I don't think it's as good if you don't have like a Blade and Ranking. I feel like that's more of a late game item. Hey Jinx, taking all your farm. Is this what funneling's like? Look at this. Oh. Oh. New Gunju's Rage Blade needing no stacks. Uh-oh. Rip. Wait, where is she? Oh, Duskblade. I hate that item. Dude, this is the new I hate that item. The new items. Uh-oh, you did. But on the side note, we almost have enough for our Phantom Dancer. So for Phantom Dancer, we need 2,600. I mean, I could sit in a fountain. I could sell my boots and sit in a fountain, right? For like 80 gold. It's entirely up to me. Or I could just go kill a camp real quick. Because I have boots anyway. I mean, by the time I kill the camp, unless it's Krugs take forever. And yes, I still live in Korea, guys. Well, so they actually removed the anti-CS mechanic, but they brought it back already. So the Monster Hunter being removed was a thing, and it is now no longer a thing. So funneling's still not a thing. Well, I mean, funneling's still always going to be a thing, but I actually kind of hope they don't bring better support items because that's just going to encourage more funneling with Yi anyway. Not really look forward to that. All right, so we got a Phantom Dancer. Wait, I still don't have enough. So why not Conquer? I feel like, to be honest, so now that we don't need to stack Gunju's Rage Blade, that Conquer is not going to be as useful. Because, like, the thing is we were always stacking Gunju's Rage Blade in fights unless we could pre-stack it. And so we were pretty much always stacking Conqueror, right? But now since Gunju's Rage Blade applies on hits immediately, there's no longer that prerequisite of hitting a bunch of autos. Now, if we run Blue Smite and Lethal Tempo, we can proc Lethal Tempo before we go in using Blue Smite. That's kind of the idea here. But if we check this out, by the way, I have 437 move speed when I hit something with tier 1 boots. That's tier 1 boots and no Highlander. Is PD gold efficient compared to Blade and Rune King? Okay, that tab's in the way. We'll look at it. So, like, Blade and Rune King is an item that one of my viewers has been bringing up a lot because he needs sustain and he really likes Blade and Rune King. I think Blade and Rune King is pretty good. You still have to stack PD using autos. Yeah, of course. But the thing is like, Phantom Dancer gives you... Phantom Dancer gives you the movement speed just from one auto, right? So the extra attack speed just kind of bonus, in my opinion. But yeah, you do make a very good point that Phantom Dancer does have to stack. But Phantom Dancer to me isn't like a make or break stack. Like Phantom Dancer is just good. You get 14% movement speed, 40% attack speed, and 40 on hit magic damage. It's good. It's so fast. That's why I like it. I don't even really think about the extra attack speed. The extra attack speed is bonus, right? So, and the thing is, if you're running Lethal Tempo, by the time Lethal Tempo procs, you'll probably be proccing that Phantom Dancer as well. So it all kind of just synergizes really well together. Oh, it looks like, yeah, you can definitely stack the Phantom Dancer on creeps, which is nice. Because that means even if the, creeps are right, you can pre-stack it. Even if you don't use it on champions, you can still use it on creeps, which is really nice. I want you. Oh. Yeah, that damage is huge. Watch this. Yes, Master Yi can now officially kill towers, guys. Nuts. It's nuts. Because now the Cracksman and the Gunjus both do damage to towers. So Yi went from a really crappy tower killer to a really good one because now the on-hits work on towers.
An ally has been slain.
And yeah, all of our sustain is on jungle camps. So we get Omnivamp from our Kraken. Yeah, I don't even, by the way, I'm not even running Ravenous. I'm running Celerity and stuff. Because Ravenous is interesting because they changed it. They basically changed Ravenous, from what I understand. Ravenous no longer works 100% on camps. So the way that it works is they nerfed it by about 3% healing. And they made it so that it only works 100% on champions. So it still works on camps, but it's reduced. Similar to the old, how the AoE worked. If you had AoE, you healed less with Ravenous. So from what I understand is they removed the AoE reduction and they put it onto normal camps and monsters instead. So this really kills some of the Solo Baron and things like that. So now what are we going to buy? I think at this point, Blade and Ruin King's a really solid buy. Because we need to sustain anyway, right? So Blade of the Ruin King plus extra on hit damage. Can't go wrong. So Blade of the Ruin King appears to be about 3,100 gold, while Phantom Dancer is about 200 gold cheaper. So if we compare the stats a little bit, unfortunately I don't have the item. If we compare the stats a little bit, Blade of the Ruin King clearly comes out on top if you don't value having the infinite move speed, because Blade of the Ruin King can also steal move speed. And the on hit. I could totally see Blade of the Ruin King before Phantom Dancer. I could see it. I could actually see it. Now that I look at the stats a little bit more closely, it definitely they're similar enough that I think that you could probably go Blade of the Ruin King because you want to sustain anyway. But the movement speed, you gotta admit, the movement speed on Phantom Dancer is really good. Yeah, so we just had a really good guess about why the new cooldown doesn't work on Q. So the idea is that I wish my alpha was up. He's so lucky this Q's bugged. Nash is warded. Oh, I noticed. Yeah, so the theory behind why the Alpha Strike isn't working is because when the Alpha Strike auto attacks, it probably applies cooldown reduction or something. Mashi's unplayable with the bug, in my opinion. I don't think that he's a very good champion at all. Like, I don't think he's a great champion at all in general, but if this bug ended up being a nerf, which they said it wasn't, but they've said a lot of things, right? It would make Mastery really unplayable. But I have pretty good faith that they wouldn't do that, because that's a core part of playing Mastery. So the new rune down here, so people just coming in asking, it gives 20% bonus magic and fizz penetration when you fully stack it. It's a new legend rune. And the Yi bug, for people that still don't get it, is the auto attacks don't reduce your cooldown on Alpha Strike. Alright, let's try this again, baby. Alright, let's see how hard it is to kill Baron. So it's significantly hard. Oh, Alpha Strike doesn't. It's already significantly harder than it was last patch. Because even if I had Ravenous Hydra, or sorry, even if I have Ravenous Hunter, right, it would still be slow because of the nerf to Ravenous. And this is me sitting on 3.5 items, and I'm pretty fed. Like, if you could literally do Baron with Gunzu's Rage Blade, jungle item, it's definitely going to be harder. But we also have to keep in mind the Alpha Strike is bugged, which means I can't dodge as many autos. Because the thing is by dodging autos with Alpha Strike, you're also delaying your E cooldown, which allows you more killing on the dragon. Yeah, it's really great that we no longer need to hold a slot on the jungle item. So keep in mind, if this was previous season, alright. Alright. If this previous season, I wouldn't be able to hold components like that in my inventory. Yeah, so that's kind of why you want to get tenacity over the penetration item, because let's be honest here. I think that we're doing enough damage that the multi-penetration is probably not going to be needed. compared to tenacity. I think tenacity is always going to be the way to go. And we don't really need to move this slot. So the reason why we don't need to move the slot... Oh, wow, you can drag the cell now. Yeah, no thanks. The reason why we don't need to move the slot on Blade of Marine King anymore is because Blade of Marine King is actually a passive, I guess. It's a passive instead of an active now. So the new siphoning on it, now when you attack champions, you apply to slow with the 20-second cooldown. Which kind of sucks because you can't proc lethal tempo with it anymore, and you also kind of can't choose who you do it to. So it's who you attack, right? But sometimes you want to attack a guy and slow another guy. You can't do that anymore. All right, let's go ahead and kill this here. All right, let's go see if we can pump some damage. And the cool thing is, remember, the cool thing is that we don't need a pre-stack before we kill people, unless we want that Phantom Dancer.
An ally has been slain.
So, like, what we do is we just pop the slow on somebody and we just go ham. Where's the other guy? I saw somebody. How did he die? What killed him? I do. Oh, okay. You can check my VOD. if they really want to, they can check my VOD. Up to them. So what are we going to be picking up next after this? So we can get more critical chance to have more on hit. Or... See, I think this is where the build kind of perks off here. I'm telling you guys, like, at this point, in my opinion, you could probably build the Ravenous Hydra. Because now it's going to really synergize well with your on hit. I think that's definitely something you can run. We'll run Tiamat. You know what? Instead of boots, let's sell the boots, and we'll grab this. Looking yummy. So we're gonna roll up and try to just end the game here. I think we can do it. I have 200 ping. You're right. You didn't think about it till the Highlander resets. The guy played it. Yeah, you know. I guess he just didn't get any kills when he was playing last game, so he just kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I don't really want to die here, though. I would love to get some kills. The damage. Hey, Lilia, yo, just can you come here real quick? I just want to see how much damage I'm gonna do to you. Just real quick. Ooh. Oh, come on, man. No, why? I died to a Lilia. I should feel bad about that. Nice item, by the way. There's a gen? Wait, what? The BM on that. Oh, we have the dragon, huh? I guess we can go for... Oh, we have enough for Ravenous now. Okay, now we can... Wow, we still have another item slot. Right, because of the boots. Well, see, here's the thing that I think about the Ravenous. Is it going to end? Here's the thing I think about the Ravenous is that, by the time you get it, the game's basically over. But I think that, like, later on in the game, it could be okay. Converting all your true damage into vamp is going to be very, very powerful, especially with how much physical vamp we get. Wait, does it even give physical vamp? Okay, so here's the problem, is I'm pretty sure this is supposed to give physical lifesteal, but it's not. It's instead they give it a different stat. I don't understand the programming. So the idea is that the physical vamp applies to the true damage you deal. So it should be giving you 15% physical vamp. But instead, they're trying to give you the lifesteal physical vamp? The true damage vamp? They should just give you physical vamp and then change all your vamp. I'm not really sure what the whole point of that is, but alright. Yeah, I'm really liking the true damage. So the Kraken Slayer is doing 183 true damage. Wait, shouldn't it be scaling more? I could have sworn the Kraken was 90 to 180 or 120 to 180. It should definitely be scaling more. Excuse me.
Shut down.
I will show you the path.
Yeah, if only I had these Q resets, I would have actually whomped on them a few times. But that's okay. Maybe we can get a Penta without the Q reset. Alright, let's see this damage. That's quite nice. Is that a red buff for me? So yeah, you can still pre-stack for the Phantom Dancer, but I don't think that's required. Like, I've really compared to like Phantom Dancer or compared to Gunzu's. Oh, yeah, that's why you need tenacity, boys. That's why you need tenacity. Use that as a lesson, guys. Use that as a lesson. Yeah, you know what you guys can buy for 2,500 gold? Let me show you guys real quick. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, yeah. Let's buy another one. Oh, yeah. Let's buy another one. Oh, we can't buy another one. Yeah, they buffed Zanya's. Oh, yeah. I can hardly contain my excitement. All right, but anyway, yeah, that was a full game with E. Hopefully I can find a skin that isn't bugged. We'll see. We'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that.